Loneliness is an eternal concept. Tragically, Stoicism emerges from a moment of solitude. Zeno loses everything in a shipwreck. Seneca's most profound writings arise during his exile, when he is distanced from his beloved people. Marcus Aurelius, despite proclaiming himself as the most powerful individual, experiences isolation due to the inherent responsibilities, fame, and solitary nature of his authority. Similarly, you might currently find yourself in a state of solitude, for life often resembles a continuous struggle and a journey into unfamiliar territories. This profound idea can be discovered in Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. It was not just a symbolic representation. During much of his reign, he was engrossed in warfare and military campaigns, leading to prolonged separations from his family. The loneliness he encountered was a frequent companion, arising from the demands and influence of his role as the world's most influential person. Loneliness is a tangible reality, and in today's discourse, I aim to discuss some Stoic approaches for coping with loneliness. Not only the loneliness stemming from absence, although it is a significant aspect, but also the loneliness resulting from a sense of disconnection from others in the modern world. The Stoics offer valuable insights on these matters, which I wish to impart to you. There exists a well-known anecdote within Stoic philosophy. As Cleanthes roams the streets of Athens, he overhears a man engaged in self-criticism and self-condemnation. Cleanthes intervenes, advising the man, "Remember, you are not speaking to an evil person." Loneliness often sets off a destructive cycle where our detachment from others leads to self-doubt and negative self-perception. Consequently, we tend to isolate ourselves, withdraw from social interactions, and immerse ourselves in solitude. Embracing the Stoic principle of treating ourselves with compassion and cultivating a friendly relationship with our own selves not only eases the weight of loneliness, but also empowers us to reconnect with others with enhanced confidence. I find the notion of Cleanthes approaching an evidently lonely individual, someone who is clearly struggling and being harsh on themselves in a fraternal, friendly manner, quite appealing. Moreover, the message conveyed in his words resonates deeply. When we find ourselves submerged in the depths of desolation, it becomes essential to remember that we are not addressing an inherently flawed individual. During times of emotional turmoil, when we find ourselves distanced from others, it is crucial to remind ourselves that we are not inherently flawed individuals. Our self-talk plays a significant role in shaping our perception. Choosing to treat ourselves with kindness is not merely a superficial decision. The band The Head and the Heart eloquently captures this sentiment in the line, "Until you learn to love yourself, that door is locked to someone else." This statement poignantly conveys that if we fail to recognize our own worthiness of friendships, relationships, connection, or love, it becomes challenging for others to perceive these qualities in us. The process commences with acknowledging that we are not inherently unworthy individuals. We must extend kindness to ourselves, as Seneca advises, and strive to become better friends to ourselves. While it might seem that the Stoics are portrayed as unfeeling individuals, the truth is quite the opposite. Seneca emphasizes that if one desires love in their life, they should also express love. Marcus Aurelius learns from one of his mentors to free himself from passionate attachments, yet embrace love. Do you harbor affection for others? If you seek to feel good and be loved by others, it revolves around the energy you radiate into the world, as articulated by the Beatles. Ultimately, the control lies in the energy you choose to emit into the world. If you desire to feel better, refrain from expecting external validation from others. To cultivate positivity and happiness, Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the importance of performing acts of kindness. Similarly, if we desire love and affection, we should actively spread love and affection to others, as emphasized by Seneca. Each encounter with others should be viewed as an opportunity to practice kindness, leading to natural outcomes and rewards. Before we proceed, I encourage you to ensure that you are subscribed to the channel and join us on this journey toward personal growth. While most of the exercises I engage in are solitary, such as running and swimming, I also recognize the undeniable allure of sharing challenges and embarking on difficult endeavors with others. Seneca discusses his tradition of a cold plunge to mark the beginning of the new year, an activity that has united groups like polar bear clubs for centuries in facing arduous and demanding tasks together. The most effective method of fostering a sense of community often revolves around confronting the challenges that appear daunting when faced alone. Communities such as CrossFit gyms, martial arts groups, and participants in races like Spartan races often form strong bonds through the shared experience of conquering daunting tasks together. Marcus Aurelius's powerful line, "We're like soldiers storming a wall," encapsulates the notion that needing assistance from a comrade when one slips only strengthens the understanding that everyone is in the same endeavor together. Facing discomfort alongside others not only helps individuals in their moments of struggle, but also facilitates the rapid formation of a tight-knit community. People at their lowest points when they require support and are grappling with challenges often come together to learn how to be part of an organization that is not hierarchical, but rather a collective effort. In a community-driven organization, individuals unite and derive comfort from one another while engaging in collective discomfort. The Stoics firmly advocate that only the essentials are necessary for a contented life. Musonius Rufus, a notable Stoic who endured exile 4 times, underwent a profound transformation during the process of losing everything. Despite missing Rome and feeling discomfort due to the distance, he questioned whether he had genuinely experienced Rome while residing there. Reflecting on the true necessities for happiness, he acknowledged that a modest amount of food, water, and sunshine sufficed. He observed a parallel with those living in bustling cities like New York, boasting about their amenities without truly appreciating them. Musonius discovered that a simpler life aligned more closely with philosophical ideals, finding contentment in needing very little and realizing that what he possessed was adequate for happiness. As I mentioned earlier, Marcus Aurelius stressed the importance of being able to ask for help, likening it to soldiers storming a wall. This sentiment holds particular significance, especially when one feels lonely, struggles, or senses being out of their element. I find great joy in reading the book titled "The Boy, the Fox, the Horse, and the Mole" to my children. The book conveys a powerful message. Asking for help is not synonymous with giving up. Rather, it signifies the refusal to surrender. This notion resonates deeply, regardless of whether you have recently departed from the military, relocated to a different country, lost connection with a community, or are confronted with challenges. In situations like dealing with a broken marriage or navigating newfound sobriety, adapting to change becomes crucial. Seeking help demands considerable courage, but it is essential to step forward and request assistance when necessary, regardless of how intimidating it may seem. Remember that seeking support does not indicate weakness or defeat. Rather, it showcases your resilience and determination to conquer obstacles. Asking for help doesn't imply demanding others to do tasks for you. It can involve inviting others to accompany you in your endeavors or requesting their guidance. Having the courage to acknowledge one's limitations and seeking help is not solely confined to military campaigns. It also encompasses admitting uncertainty and the need for assistance. It is a misconception to equate Stoicism with solitude, independence, or a lack of connection, as well as an inability to seek help. In truth, the Stoics advocate for the bravery required to request assistance. Philosophy is not intended to be the sole tool in your arsenal, and there are certain challenges that are best tackled with the help of professionals. Marcus Aurelius, known for his preference for the comforts of home, communicates in his book Meditations that finding peace does not necessarily require going on vacation, traveling to distant places, or engaging in extravagant activities. Instead, peace can be found by introspection. I often remind myself of this wisdom, not just when I feel compelled to seek external gratification, but also when I participate in activities away from home. I remind myself that I need not pursue extraordinary adventures, visit exotic destinations, or seek thrilling experiences to find excitement, fulfillment, or nourishment. All of these can be cultivated from within, starting with a simple conversation with myself. Moments of introspection and engaging in learning through study can indeed provide the contentment and enrichment one seeks. The surroundings need not be left, as solace and connection can even be found through conversations over the phone. This understanding can bring a profound sense of peace and fulfillment, even within the tranquil confines of one's own space. It is not to say that being social is discouraged. Rather, the idea is to recognize that fulfillment and meaning are not solely derived from external activities. We carry ourselves wherever we go, and if we seek contentment, we can find it within ourselves. There are very few problems that cannot be at least alleviated by taking a walk. In fact, going for a walk can have positive effects, such as calming the mind and providing a temporary distraction from worries. Regardless of the challenges you're facing or the emotions you're experiencing, whether it's distress, anxiety, or a racing mind, I recommend taking a walk. Engaging your body in motion while allowing your mind to relax can lead to unexpectedly positive outcomes. Stepping outside can introduce you to moments of serenity and connection with nature. You might witness the beauty of a sunrise or sunset, observe the drifting clouds in the sky, or contemplate the stars. Regardless of the outcome, being active and embracing the outdoors can leave you in a better state of mind. I genuinely believe that going for a walk can make a difference in whatever you are dealing with. I hope you found this video enjoyable, and I encourage you to subscribe for more content.